Okay, what's up guys? It's the Brains. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make your train's skies look like this. These are HDRI skies. They perfectly loop. And I just think it improves the game very well. Very much. Improves the game very much. So just letting you guys know beforehand, I'm not super good at verbally explaining you guys how to do this stuff. So I'm gonna do like a full-fledged tutorial that just visually shows you how to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna close trains now because I don't want this up when I'm okay. So first things first, you're gonna have to download Matt's shader mod. This is located in the train's content creation. It's pinned. If you're not in the TSI server, if you're banned or something, I'll put it in the drive link that I put in the description of this video. Basically, this is just a mod where you have to go into your trains folder. So where you go is basically, oopsies, you go to trains 2022. This is just the separate folder I have. I don't know, wherever you have the trains 2022 folder located on your computer. You go here, you go to resources, E2, shaders, material deafen, and you only have to, so the mod will give you two folders, the skybox, oops, not that one, the skybox.fsh and the skybox.vsh. So you just download what's right here, and once you've unzipped it or whatever, you replace those skies. Sorry, you replace those files with these. So I already have those installed. However, I would recommend you putting the built-in game skyboxes in a separate folder. So just in case something happens, you can go ahead. Oops, that's Matt's skybox. Normal version train skybox. Yeah. So just keep these saved in like a separate folder just in case something happens, unless for some reason, which should not happen, like the game breaks or something. But it's easily fixable. You just close trains. You just put them back in. So yeah, that's that. I will say though, if you are not willing to do this to your game, unfortunately, the sky thing is not going to work. So for that, sorry, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a skybox, essentially. Matt has his own tutorial. It works, but I've kind of also developed my own to where I think it looks much better. So basically, I will also say, though, that this is only for HDRI skies. These are skies that perfectly loop. You can use like a sky that doesn't loop if you want to. I'll most likely do a tutorial on that and maybe another video. But right now I just want to stick to this because this is just so much easier than that. This one takes a bit more time. So let's see. I'm going to be using a pure sky. I've already made a bunch of these. I like this one. I have actually seen this one. Yeah. I will say download it like... Don't download it a full EXR file. This is a EXR file, and like you can if you want to, but this quality is perfectly fine how it is. So I would just recommend save the image as a web file or a PNG or JPEG or whatever, JPEG. But yeah, you can download EXR if you want, but that's just a whole other thing, and it took a while for me to figure out how to use those. Also, I will also say, if you want to make a skybox, you need Adobe Photoshop. You need like the paid version for this to work. And if you don't have Adobe Photoshop, I'm sure there is another way to do this on a on a different program, but I can't help you with that. You can maybe watch this tutorial and see if maybe it's similar. I don't know. Sorry, by the way. Okay.
Let's just start Adobe Photoshop. Boot up.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so all right. I already have one kind of set up already. For the aspect ratio, when you're making a skybox, you want it to be 1024 by 1024. That's just, yeah. That's like the aspect ratio you need to import these skies into the game. So, this is one that's already finished, but I'm just going to go ahead and actually first I want to go here, and the bottom part right here I don't want, so I'm just gonna crop it out. There we go. Control C, Control V. Okay, so Matt's take on how to make these guys and my take are actually kind of similar. The only difference is that I have like my little own twist to it. So you want to copy and paste the layer because this perfectly loops. It'll look fine in TRAINZ. Oh. I kind of want to remove that sun. So this is a spot healing tool. Let's see if I can maybe possibly remove the sun a little bit. Actually kind of helps. Hold on. Don't want to use too much AI on this. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So we've removed the sun. Alright, so you're going to want to kind of transform that in half. Yeah, that's fine how it is. Then I'm going to do that again, copy and paste. And then you merge layers. Oopsies. I need to make a third one. Well, let's save that for later. Merge these two layers. Alright. And then merge again. Alright, and then you're going to want to transform. Up here, it'll say width and height. You want to change the width to about 80% for this one. And then get this one that we have right now. Oopsies. Uh-oh. Come here. Brother. There you go. Okay, I messed up. There we go. Okay, so you get that, and then you get this one. Come here. Bro. There. So we have this duplicated. We have this copy and pasted about 5 times. So you merge that, and then you're gonna want to bend it a little like that. I'll move this down for now, like that. Okay. And then, I have to find a spot to cut it in half to where it will look good. Okay, I think right here should be good. Control X, Control V into a different layer. And then
A little bit of that.
and a little bit. Yeah, that should look good. Okay. Merge layers. Open that. Filter. Okay. So then you go, once you've done this part, this is like the most crucial part, you go to Filter, Distort, Polar Coordinates. This is how you get the skybox to look the way it, oopsies, how did I do that? To look the way it does in game. So as you can see, there's like a little line that goes down the middle. That's kind of like it's like a kind of transparent part. So I want to get rid of that. So you get the Band-Aid tool, and you just heal that part. Actually, first, sorry guys, I want to shorten this a little bit because as you saw how it originally looked, it looked really like stretched at the top, and I don't want that because that'll be bad for us later. So I'm gonna use the Band-Aid tool over here, kind of make like a clean transition. That looks all right. Yeah, I'll fix it. Hold on. Sometimes you do this with skies and sometimes you don't. Sometimes they're just good how they are, but you have to make some modifications to it. It's really not that big of a deal because you won't really be able to see it. Okay. Merge layers, filter, distort, polar coordinates again. There, that looks better. It's just trial and error. Okay, that line is still kind of there. You won't really be able to tell. Oh, I definitely got to fix that part. There's like a big fat line there. Are there any more errors on here? Yeah, there's a little one right here. You just got to know where to look. Right here too. I've made like a ton of these, so I just know what to look for. Right here. Let's see, is there any more?
There's a little pad right there.
Okay. And then what I do to help remove, like, sometimes when you make these, the bottom parts of the skies will look kind of weird. So I've kind of discovered this to kind of help with that. So I get this stamp tool right here. I press Control. It might also be Alt. Nope. For me, it's Control on my keyboard. And you're basically just like copying. Hold on. Basically just extending this part right here. Nope. I want. There you go. Yes, sir. Okay. Some right there. It'll look much nicer in a moment. It's all right. Oopsies. So yeah, this really helps with the bottom parts of the skies. Really helps. It makes a difference. Okay. And then what you're gonna want to do, get some gray little palette. Make sure the opacity is kind of low. You're just adding a little bit more color to this part. There we go. Okay. Also, it's a little weird. There we go. All right. So now we're just about done. But first we're gonna want to go to Filter, Other, Offset. Oh, so remember when I told you that you have to have your image size, your canvas size, at 1024 by 1024. Now when we go to Other, Offset, you want to make sure that you've cut that number in half. So 1020, like 512 is half of 1024. So you want to do that for both of these. And then click OK. All right, then we're almost done. Just one last thing. These weird lines in the middle, you want to fix that real quick. So I'll just, something that I found just really quick and easy, just get the stamp tool. And it's like a seamless fix. Seamless. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not really going to be able to see it that well. Oopsies. I don't want that though. Okay. All right. Cool. So we're about done. Our finishing touches. Okay. There. So that's our skybox. So I'm going to save as a copy. You're going to want to save as a PNG. Let's see. Make this brain skybox 19. Oopsies. I did not mean to do that. New brain sky 19. Sure. I've made a bit more than that, but okay. So we should be done here. I'm going to go ahead and save it in Photoshop. Right here. I don't really have a clean space, but it's okay. So now we want to go into TRAINZ. Also, real quick, I'm gonna go to Sudran Industries. I will say that Jake has made his own skies as well. You can use these as a base when you're making your own skies. Kelsthorpe. So yeah, you can go ahead and download this as well, and then you can duplicate them, and then just put in your own skies. Oopsies, I did not mean to start trains. So, Sodor Sky Brains 18.2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate the ones I made. It's just really easy. Control D. Once it's cloned, you submit edits to this right here. Okay, and that's successfully cloned. So you just have to replace okay, you gotta get 3 of the exact same ones. So you have to replace these 3, Season 1 Night, Season 1 Sky, Season 1 Storm, with these new ones. So you can just go ahead and delete these and rename them the exact same things. Season 1 Storm, Season 1 Night, and Season 1 Sky. Okay, I'm gonna go to config real quick and just rename it Brain Sky 19. Save. Submit edits. Let it do its thing real quick. Okay. So I don't know how good this is going to look. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say that. Real quick, I'm just gonna... Okay. Solar Sky Brains 19. Okay, there we go. Here is the new sky. Here's a tip to improve how these look. I'm gonna go into the post-processing settings, switch to manual, and okay, there we go. And I'm gonna go to depth of field. Depth of field will greatly improve this. My personal settings are this and this. Alright, there we go. It's kind of gives off like a cloudy kind of thing. But yeah, that's how I okay, that's disgusting. That's how I make my skies. Okay, I don't like that either. That's how I make my skies. So, oh yeah, also you'll notice that the bottom parts don't look super weird as well, which I'm actually really happy about. But yeah, I hope this has helped you. Sorry if some parts are a little confusing. You can always ask me in the comments or whatever to clarify some things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not super hard. Once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to do. So yeah, hopefully one of these days I'll try to make a tutorial on how to do a TVS guy. I haven't really done that many of them. I might do like maybe a tutorial on how to do stormy or night ones, but I honestly haven't really made any night or stormy ones, because to be honest, I feel like sky cylinders are better with those. And also the built-in night train skies is pretty good. It's just the day ones that I don't like frame well. Here's my season 1 one. It's all right. It's not very good. I also do personally think that these sky cylinders are better for TVS guys, but who knows? I might make a tutorial pretty soon. But yeah, that's about it. This is most likely going to be my last video for a little bit, because I just bought a new computer and I have some new parts. I have a bunch of parts and stuff I gotta build. I'm gonna be switching computers very soon, so I got some stuff planned. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.